look, they're no, they got him out now, mate. Look, they got him out now, so look after him, weren't they? Stand there.
Emergency, can I help?
I'm in the Southwark Road driving and a car just left the road.
I never envisaged that the case would unfold in such a unusual way. It was overturned, and on top was a young lad sat cross-legged. I've never had that before.
Danny, stand still, fella. Stand still, all right?
Thank you for helping out the car.
All right, it's not a problem,
Thank
mate. Not a problem.
Thank you.
We just got to make sure you're okay, okay? Don't worry. Don't worry. Everything will be good. We'll make sure everything's okay.
I don't even know what happened. Where did we go? Where did I go off?
I don't know, mate. I don't know. I haven't had a look yet.
I can't even remember. Was I driving?
You told me you were driving. You said it's Dad's car.
Yeah.
You said it's Dad's car and you took the keys.
Yes. Yeah.
So how many were in the car with you, mate?
2, 3, 2, 2.
2 others. Yeah. You and 2. What were their names? What are their names, Danny? As far as we're aware, the driver's saying that there were 3 people within the vehicle, including him.
They were in the back seat.
Both of them in the back seat?
Both of them were in the back seat.
Yeah. So I wonder why there was no one in the front.
Luke was the gel that seemed to make everything work, and he made our family work.
For us, it wasn't a unique set of circumstances. By far the highest statistic for people that are killed or injured in crashes is young males.
I'm now arresting you on suspicion of causing death by dangerous driving.
After he was arrested, Danny Lee changed his account. He goes from saying that he was the driver of the car at the time of the crash to saying that it was his cousin, Zach's Ross Harris, who was driving the car at the time.
And the car was Sonny. Asked Zach if he wanted to come in. Zach said yeah. We drove to Porchester petrol station where then Zach stuck 30 quid of super unleaded in. Zach then jumped into the front because he paid for petrol and he wanted to go. Then he lost control, gone backwards, and from there I don't really remember much.
In the interview he maintained that account. It wasn't me driving, it was Zach's driving.
If Danny's account was true at that point, it meant Zach's had run away from the scene, left 2 dying boys in the back of the car, and left his cousin Danny to take the rap.
Were you in a car last night with Danny Lee, Sonny and Luke?
No.
Have you ever been in a car with the 3 of them?
No.
Zach gave the account that he had been at work all day and then after work had gone to the pub with his dad. He certainly was the polar opposite to Danny. He wasn't upset, he wasn't emotional. The fact that he was so chilled, there's 2 ways to look at it. He just doesn't care, or the other option is he knows he's not responsible and he's got nothing to worry about.
I couldn't go out and do my normal shopping. The fear of bumping into them. The whole time, I knew that one of them's lying and one of them's telling the truth. It was torture.
At the end of the day, I feel sorry for everyone in that car. Danny Lee, you know, he's got to live with the fact that he's lost his best mate. He's got to live with the fact that he was the one who had the car.
There was quite a lot of Zach's story that was corroborated by the evidence that we were gathering. It was just the timing wasn't quite right.
One of the other inquiries that we made was in relation to the petrol station. What that showed us is that the car driven by Danny Lee arrives on the forecourt and then a person walks towards the night kiosk. Quite clearly, that is Zach's.
But what the CCTV doesn't show is anyone other than Danny Lee driving the car.
It was going to come down to forensics, testing the seatbelts for fibre plastic fusion.
Say your full name, please.
Danny Lee Gordon Ross Barringer.
We needed to interview both of them to challenge their accounts.
Zach Roy Nathan Ross Harris.
But from the evidence we had established at that point, there was only really one main suspect.
As far as you're concerned, everything you told me last time was true.
Yep.
Danny's phone sends a message to your phone that says, fancy sticking a tenner in the car and coming out. Your phone then replies, yeah, let my phone charge up for a little bit first though, cuz.
No.
This is some CCTV from the BP petrol station. Is that you in the video?
Yeah.
But you told me you've never been in the car. The forensic scientist says is that Danny Lee must have been the front seat passenger and that you must have been the driver at the time of the collision. What have you got to say about that?
Nothing.
Is that true?
I'm not saying anything.
We proved that everything that he said was a pack of lies. It ended with an aggressive, angry Zax.
Zax was proper. He's like, come on, cuz, let me drive. Give me a driving lesson.
Pull into the viewpoint. Zach then jumped into the front.
As soon as I switched, it was a hell of a lot faster than what the speed limits were. And yeah, he was just laughing and joking around. He was like, yeah, come on, we'll go faster, we'll go faster. And it was like, no, we don't want to go faster. Luke's seatbelt didn't work properly. He was just kind of holding it like in place.
He took the piss. We weren't supposed to be speeding, he was just supposed to be learning. Last time I seen my friends, they were sat in the back, scared.